Hey guys, this is Gail Williams. I am an herbalist, level 2 aromatherapist, a gardener, a mom, a homesteader, all kinds of stuff, as probably most of us are. We have several hats we wear. One of my passions is nature. I've always loved nature, and my mom will tell you that I'm just an outdoor person. I like being outside. I love uh, having my hands in the dirt. And I one of my favorite things in the world is dandelion. That's what I want to talk to you about today. Dandelion. It is Tara axicum officinalis. I butcher all those Latin names, but dandelion was named because of the little teeth that are right here on the leaf. That is a dandelion leaf. Right now we don't have any blooming, which is surprising because we have tons. And I just don't have any that, I may have some over in the side yard, but I did not see any. I didn't go down there. But all my backyard and side yard over here, we don't have any blooming, which is, like I said, it's surprising, but that's just the way it is. But this is a leaf. So, however, I do have a little bit dried. So I've got some dried, and you can see, if you look close enough, you can see there is yellow flowers, and once you dry them, they draw up, and then some of them will turn to seed, as you can see, which all are good for you. The every part of the plant is edible. Root, the seeds, the leaves, the flowers, all of it is healthy for you and can be used. One of the things I love about it is it is so versatile. It's all year round. Even in the winter, you'll see it out in the yard, and you can use it. You can use the roots for coffee. I've not done that. I want to. I want to try that, but they say the roots for coffee is pretty good, so I want to try that. But one of the great things about the dandelion leaf is you can put it in your salads. Now, just a caution, when it's an older plant, and I have one growing in my herb garden, and I keep it growing for the purposes of medicinal uses. But I'm careful about the leaves I use when it's later in the summer because they get bitter, which is great for your stomach. It's great. Bitters are great for your digestive system. So let me see. No. That's actually good. So throw these in your salad. Why? They're so nutritious, it's unreal. They're full of vitamins and minerals and all kinds of things. Let me just go over a few things well, first of all, the dosage. Usually dosages are all basically the same. If it's a tincture, a quarter of a teaspoon to a teaspoon. And 2 to 3 times a day if you've got an issue. 1 to 2 teaspoons if it's a powder, if you've powdered it up. There is a few things of drug interactions, a couple things, Valium and lithium, because it is blood. It has a blood thinner. It's also a diuretic, so blood pressure. You're gonna have to. My rule of thumb is if you're on pharma, just use great caution. You're going to have to seek your doctor on those things, and you're going to have a someone that knows what they're doing on whether they can whether you can take it or not. So let's go over a few things that this stuff does, because there is a lot. It is an alterative. It's an adaptogen. It is an anti-inflammatory, antibiotic, antiviral, anti-everything. The funny thing is the antibiotic part, it kills, the bacteria, the E. coli, staph. It's really specifically attacks those in particular. And it's a coagulant, which is it's a diuretic, which be sure if you're taking dandelion that you're drinking extra water, electrolytes. Keep that up because, if it's a diuretic pulling the fluids out, you want to make sure you're putting good fluids back in. It is a prebiotic, and It is great for digestion. It is great for HIV and hepatitis B, laxative, and the latex. It's a very mild laxative. You don't even notice it. It just loosens a little. Um, the latex is the white liquid. You'll find that when you break a stem that has the flower and you see that little white liquid, that's latex. That's what they make rubber out of. They can actually make rubber out of the latex in a dandelion, and a company in Germany has started making tires, bicycle tires, out of dandelion latex. Did you know that? I did not know that. That was pretty cool to find out. And also, the rubber tree during World War II was so labor intensive to use, and the women were left to make rubber. They decided to use dandelions instead. So they did, and it was effective. They were able to make the rubber with the dandelion latex, the white liquid. It's also found in wild lettuce, other plants. Wherever you see the white liquid, that's the latex. It's a little sticky. Well, guess what? You can take that juice, that white juice, put it on a wart. It'll get rid of a wart. You just continue to put it on a wart every day for, I don't know, about a month or so, and you won't have any warts left. It's amazing. Acne, it's a blood cleaner. So it also balances your hormones. So that's an incredible thing. Like I said, put it in your salads and use it year round when you can. Like I said, spring salads, dandelion, that goes really well. You can even put the flowers in your salad. I do. It's really sweet. It's good. It heals and protects the pancreas, and that's an amazing thing. Lowers the blood sugar, stimulates the release of insulin. It protects and nourishes the liver. The liver has the ability to rejuvenate itself, so it stimulates the bile flow, and it just supports the liver overall. Lowers blood pressure. It's good for bladder, kidneys, UTI. There are three main bacterias that cause the UTI or bladder infections, and they are all found in an anti-form in the dandelion. I'm like, our Father in heaven is incredible. He just makes everything great. Well, one of the funny things is dandelion, although it's a diuretic, it also is high in potassium. Well, a diuretic, when it pulls the fluids out, it drains your potassium. So if you're taking a diuretic, you need potassium to offset what it's pulling out, right? Well, dandelion has it within it. Ain't that cool? It's not high levels. It's just good enough to offset the diuretic. It's great for gallbladder. It decreases inflammation. It's great for stones. Great for gout. Of course, it's good for kidneys. The leaf is better than the root for the gout. Okay, so if you've got that issue, just remember that. Excellent for digestion and leaky gut. Great for cleansing kidneys and liver. It's actually good for headaches, especially the flower. So if you've got a headache, walk out and get a dandelion flower. Now make sure you're not putting pesticides on your lawn. If you're putting pesticides on your lawn, or you're going over there by the street and you know that the asphalt is so close to that dandelion, don't use that dandelion. That's going to have chemicals on it. You don't want that. That'll compound problems. But if you've got dandelions in your backyard and you know you're not putting pesticides there, go get you a dandelion. These things are fabulous for you. Okay, so one of the things that I thought was so amazing, the best liver herb in the world is dandelion. Best, hands down, right? Well, what's so crazy, it is excellent for the hepatitis. It's like it kills hepatitis. That is amazing to me. Okay, so I just wanted to jump on here. Oh, let me not forget this. It's not only good for allergies, skin, psoriasis, eczema, cancer, several, especially breast cancer, but several kinds. And the studies say it inhibits the viral replication in HIV and hepatitis B. This is the really cool thing. Studies show it dramatically reduces cholesterol and triglycerides. Natural dandelion. Go get it. I know this was a long video, but have a great day. I sure am.